Hi, the cameras, how we all doing? Toy geezer back, flowery cup. Real man can drink out of a flowery cup. Well, have a wet in the morning. Right, what I'm doing today is, well, not doing it today, just doing it for a couple of hours, because it ain't going to take me long, because it don't take long. Pull your knee still, pull your shoulder, pull the everything. Serious note, yeah, knees fucked. So, still plodding around at home doing bits and pieces of what I can do. So I thought, I've had this backy shower running now for 6 months. And my Burton drum, 6 months. So what I thought I'd do is a little review on 6 months down the line of the new pond. So, spin you round, show you what's going on, and blah blah blah. And then I'll come back to you in a minute. Stay tuned, folks. Right, as I said, backy shower was there, it's now apart. First things first, let's have a look at the old, that's the old pipe that went across the top there. Pretty clean, not bad. Normal shit that you expect from it. Media, bottom tier, well matured. Very clean actually. For yeah, I'm happy with that, that's clean. But I'm going to give it all a wash off, so that's just the bottom tier. I'll undo all that in a minute, take that off. First tier's already in the water, soaking away. A few there have got mist, media, so when I mix it about, come good, won't it? That's the second tier, still in the box. A lot of media, so no wonder this water's good. And that's a box empty. Yeah, remember I did it, I drilled loads of holes in mine. It runs absolutely banging, look at that. I haven't washed it out yet. There's nothing staying on the side. That's just normal for any shower. So I'm well happy with that. That's a proper result, as they say. Yeah, so I'm going to give these a clean out with the hose pipe. The actual thing, just give them a spray out. That won't hurt. But the media, yeah, there's pond water in there, by the way, everybody. Not tap water. So just give them just a quick slush through. Back in the boxes, Boom. Back to where we was. Get that all glowing. I'll do that first, and then we'll do a little review on this fucking thing. Right. So all I'm going to do basically is just give these a little wash through. They've done very well, I think they have. Fish think they're coming out, bless them. Every time I thought to get this bowl out, put water in it, they think they're coming out, don't they? But yeah. Just thought I'd give it a little clean up, just ready for the summer. There's going to be a lot of food going in this pond, so I want to make sure the shower's working after 6 months properly. And I'm happy it is. It's spraying properly, everything's doing what it's meant to do. Yeah, well happy. Yeah, a bit of sludge on the side, but that's nothing. It's hardly anything. You know what I mean? That is it. Yeah, nothing. And that's, you know what I mean? So no, I'm happy. There's no bad bacteria in these showers. So anyone who wants to make these, this is the way to make them. It works. 6 months down the line, heavy feeding through the winter me as well, don't forget that. Yeah, it's not like they've had a winter with no food. These fish have been fed. So you know that these boxes work. Won't put one on the side of the pond if it's on show, but in a filter house, mate, you know what I mean? With the media, 150 quid. You know what I mean? No brainer, no brainer. Anyway, let me crack on, give it a clean out. I'll tell you while I'm at it as well. Bit of shit in there. If you focus in there. But yeah, that's my old jets. So there's a few blockages, not blockages, but yeah, a bit of shit on there. So I'll give that a good clean off. So it's spraying again well, but yeah, well happy with that. Can't complain at all. DeWalt, better than Makita. That's a tradesman's choice. Makita, DIY choice. Anyway. Back to it. There we go. All back together. Running sweet. Drum's on a go. Can you see this shaking? Yeah, shakes like mad. Pump is starting to make a slight noise as well. That's 6 months and that's already making a slight noise. So that's why I just come across from the shower just to this village and just doing a clean so you can hear that. The whole thing shakes basically because this stuff is so thin. Yeah, I mean, as you can see. Well, look at this. This is build quality. Look. Build quality. Yeah. Don't get that with German engineering, do you? Insides. Yeah. Does what it says on the tin basically. It does clean the water. Get a lot of overs. When this sprays though, yeah, there is quite a bit of debris that sprays off of it as well. So you do still have to give it a wash down, which I'm sure you do with most drums. Yeah, that's that. Fitting my own top up, as you can see, so that tops up the water automatically. Obviously I've just had quite a bit of water out of the pond, so that's topping up. And I'll throw some sodium thiosulfate as well in that side, just to top my chlorine back up. But I'll get that sponge off in a minute. So, I've not had a problem with this. Did it at the beginning, it got caught a couple of times. Is what it is. Solve that out. I have, as you can see, added an extra bulkhead to mine there, and that just goes up and does my blades. So that's just gives me my waterfall blade. So I added that myself. So that's just basically recircling back through. As you know, I did add another inlet over there, but I don't use that anymore, so that's dead. Got an air stone in the bottom because you tend to get a bit of shit stay in the bottom corner. So that bottom corner. So I fed and I was where I've been cleaning the thing, all the system's gone up the spout. Normally there's nothing in here. I have it all timed, but it's all gone AWOL. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so I put a stone in there. That basically stops anything settling in the bottom. Otherwise it does settle in the bottom. Yeah, you get dead spot in that corner. Don't know why, just that corner. This corner's, well, maybe you would in this corner if I didn't have a shower returning back in, because obviously that my shower returns back in from there, so it comes down there, comes out of there, around into my tea. That's an overflow for this. If this box gets too high, it'll overflow into it. It doesn't do that. So that goes into there, and then that goes down into, yeah, so it goes from 2 inch to 4 inch, back there, and then back through and meets up with my pond water. Yeah, and then at the back there's my skimmer with an overflow built in, and that goes into my drum as well. So they both pull into my drum. Yeah, so the drum works, I'll put it that way. Yeah, it works. And I'm pulling through, I've got 20 210s, so I'm pulling through 40,000. Go down, by the time you take everything off, I'm pulling 30,000 through it. Yeah. So yeah. So the downsides are it shakes. It shakes like a bastard. If you couldn't have it outside. No way I'd put this outside. I don't know if it's waterproof or not. No idea about that. But it probably is waterproof. But I just wouldn't put it outside. It would drive you mental if you could hear this thing going off. I mean, it really is. Stood in there, it's quite noisy. That's 6 months old and it shakes about. So you've got the honest reviews. Yeah, I mean, if it's brilliant, I'll be saying that's amazing, that's amazing. I can't say there's anything amazing on it because there isn't. It does the job. That's all I'm going to say. It does the job. And then say out of there, I'll pull the 4 inch out into my moving. This is the moving bed bio bin. That's got 120 litres of K1 in it. Yeah, and then that 20,000 splits, as I say, that goes up there, up into a shower, which is going to have, I'm going to do my homemade upflow filter here, which will be totally different. So that's going to go there. It'll be totally different to the Tempests, but do the same job with more media in it. And then back down to here, so then that goes off there. So I've got a Valtteri valve there because I like to have a little bit more going through my shower. So I just slightly reduce the flow out of that 20,000. Sorry, I'm an idiot. It's a 30,000. Sorry. But I reduced it down. That's why I had to put power down on it. So I'm putting 50. I've got 2 10s and a 30. Sorry, I'm a twat. Anyway, back to where I was. So 2 10s and a 30,000. I pour about 10,000 up through that shower. But by the time you go through all that, blah, 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 I don't have a full-on pump. I'll probably pour what you want to pour, about 8,000 litres through this shower. Yeah, so this shower pours about 8,000 litres. It splits off. That is reduced right down, so because that goes through my heater. So I want a little bit more time, just a little bit more time to go through my exchange valve. Yeah, heat exchanger. And then that goes back, that returns, as you can see, straight away basically into my pond there. So that is like minimal pipe work. I'll put it in flexi because that way you get a better flow. I don't care if it don't look as neat, but that gives you, it's all about flows. That gives you, look at that lovely flow into there. Yeah, beautiful flow. Yeah, if you had, imagine it had bends in everything, you know, I'd have lost 1,000 litres, so I don't do it. That's why I do it that way. Anyway, so that's that. I have explained this all before, but I thought I'd just do it again. Just shut this lid down before it goes mental and the water runs out. Anyway, so that, explain that. That goes to the bio bin. The bio bin comes out into the 10,000 pump. That pumps straight around there and does the fire return. So it does it all on its own. Yeah, and that's on. I have that on 50%. So that's probably pushing 8,000, 7,000 around it, around that area. So that's that. Anyway, back to the drum. It's cleaning again. Let's see if it does the old shaking too. By the way, I forgot to mention, lid still never did fit properly. Yeah, they give me some old nonsense there. It wasn't on the stand level. I'm a builder. I put levels on it when I first done it. I showed everybody it was level. But look, I've got to really hold that in. Yeah, and look at the bending. Look at that. Yeah. If I was building you a brick wall, you wouldn't accept that, would you? No, you wouldn't. Anyway, I'll run it for another 6 months, give it a yearly test, and if it's still going after a year, because I reckon that, I honestly think this pump here, yeah, is going to pack up within the year. Yeah, because it's just making noises I don't like, and I'm not a DIYer. Yeah, I've got a building company and a plumbing company. I'm not a DIYer. I know when a pump's going. We fit pumps. All right, that isn't good. So that's where I am with that. But we're all back and running. We're all happy. Fish are happy. Yeah. Still waiting for the food to go off. There's shit everywhere at the moment because of what I've been doing. That'll soon clear up. That pond's normally spotless. Still clear. And that's what I got. That's the dirty water I got, which ain't too bad. That's all the dirty water off of the shower. So I think I do that every 6 months. It just keeps it clean. Sun's out, guns out. Right, that's what I've been up to this morning. Pond's looking mint. Ace is still doing well. I haven't killed this one yet. Give me time. Yeah. So I'm getting everything packed away. Garden's coming on a treat though. It's growing up well now. Got a load of bark around it now. Hold the moisture in. But yeah, it's coming on well. Got to get this fucking thing done. But it'll get done. And it's coming on well this side now. Look at that. It's growing right up. It's coming up now. Banana. If you see that, the old banana's getting a lot bigger already. You know what I mean? That's in just 6 days ago. You'll have a difference in 6 days. That's huge. It's got 2 more leaves. Grasses, everything's starting to grow now. They're coming. Cannas are coming up nicely now. Yeah, they've grown about 4 inches in the last week. There's probably new shoots coming through. Hostas going in. Slugs love them as usual, but I will kill the bastards. Yeah, there are a little bit of slugs on there. Look. That's what you get. We'll find them. I've got some blue pellets down. I don't care. Kill or be killed. Yeah, shuttlecock fern, beautiful. So yeah, just a little tour around the garden. More cannas just popping out here, there, and everywhere now. Look, one popping up in there. Big one coming through the back there. Look, they're always coming out everywhere. The old bamboo's coming through again. Yeah, big leaf bamboo. Apparently 70 foot that can go. Neighbours are going to love that, aren't they? Fuck them. Yeah, another new bamboo over there. It's growing well. It's really growing well. New There's new leaf on there. Anyway, I showed you all that the other day. Let's not bore you with my garden. But yeah, so that's my shower cleaned. Shower's clean, dirty water. Everything's up and running again. No leaks as yet. And a little update on the drum situation. Right, to sum it all up, Burtons Media ceramic, can't fault that. Around 6 months, as you can see, it's coloured up nicely, full of bacteria, good bacteria. Yeah, I'm well happy with that. Can't fault that. Yeah, I mean, whether it's the way it runs through the shower, who knows? I don't know. It just works. It works in what I've made. It works. So that's good for that. I can't knock Burtons for that. You see my drum, faults on the drum. So you know me by now. I'll just give it an honest review. Whatever. If I review something, I'll give you an honest review. That drum is now, I think, about 1,800 quid. Yeah. Don't do it. Save yourself a bit more money and do than it. Even another make. I don't know what the next one up is. Don't get me wrong. I don't know what Burton's next level up. It's probably a much better made drum with thicker materials, and it doesn't rattle and roll. Yeah, I'm not even going down the leak side at the beginning. That's another thing as well. And I had to fit my own UV at the beginning. Yeah, and I picked it up. But that was COVID, so I did pick it up because I wanted it. But it would have took another 3 weeks to get it. Anyway, yeah, so my view of that is don't buy the 300 cube. That is my honest opinion. And my mate's getting a Queenie Koi one, the 25, I think. So when he does that, I'll have a little look at that, and if I think that one's rubbish, I'll say it's rubbish. But if it's brilliant, I'll say it's brilliant. The Aussie ones, I will say, I've not seen a bad review about them. They are absolutely banging. It was another 700 quid at the time to buy that. I should have spent the extra 700 quid. But I wanted to keep it English, keep it traditional. I should fucking know better, shouldn't I? Eh? We don't make anything that's any good in this country. No, nothing at all. You know what I mean? People think we can we have breeders that do Japanese koi in this country. No, we don't. They're rubbish. Anyway, I'm not even going down the Polish route of fish. They're even worse. But you know, each to their own. Yeah, I will always stick with Japanese. You know what I mean? I buy a BMW car because BMW cars are good. Yeah, I want a shit car. I'll buy something. Yeah, let's not even go down that route. Alright, we all got our own opinion on fish, and so my opinion is buy a Japanese fish. They don't even have to be that expensive these days. Yeah, grow them on. You don't have to show off and get a big one. If you're, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I buy my fish about 30 cm and then grow them on from there. And like you say, that if you feed them well, keep them warm, they'll go 70 plus every one of them. Some will go 80 plus. Worst case scenario, mid 60s. You know what I mean? It's worst case scenario with a male. As long as you give them a bit of heat and a bit of food. So my suggestion is more go for something that's got a really good pattern, Japanese. It's got the potential for growth there. And anyway, I digress. Back to what I was talking about, my drums and my ceramic. I hope that little review helps people. I'd like to keep it informative. Look out for my live this Thursday coming. That'll be a bit of fun. And I'll see you all soon. And if I don't see you soon, you know where I'm going to see you. I'm going to see you through the window.